sloping.
Lucien Imis, an alumnus of the Fulbright United States Student Program, Open Study and Research, presented on various methods used to monitor coral reefs using drones. He chose Papua New Guinea coastlines as his research and presentation location due to the rich biodiversity of the country. He advised the people living along the coastal areas to protect coral reefs.
I think my biggest piece of advice is get out there and start working in the reefs. Start seeing what's out there. It doesn't matter if you don't know exactly the perfect way to do it. Just get out there and start looking for something. And any way that we can start getting some sort of long-term data, that means going forward in the future, we'll have an idea of what it used to look like. And that means that we can start looking at these comparisons, looking at changes over time. So just getting out there, getting involved, and recording whatever you can, whatever you have the ability to, whatever you have the time to, that's the important thing.
He stated that the research was based on coral bleaching, coral cover, and biodiversity statistics related to the various forms and growth of coral. He later compared data from the past to present, noting a decline in the coral reefs.
Yeah, so one of the biggest impacts that we're seeing is increased bleaching events. And these bleaching events are really important and impactful because as they happen, if they go on for too long, when you see these increased rising temperatures, you can start to see coral mortality. And once you start to see coral mortality, those corals aren't going to come back. And that means you're not going to see as many fish. You won't see as large of fish. So if people need fish for fishing, if they need that to feed their families or for tourism, you won't see as many of those fish around. And so understanding how the corals are changing and how bleaching is happening is really important to predict what's going to happen going forward and whether or not some of these reefs are going to be sustainable going forward.
Imis is currently conducting his research in Kimbe Bay in West New Britain province. He presented his findings and the methods used at the National Library in Port Moresby today. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.